say it.
Good evening. Welcome to the Abington Board of Commissioners' final budget reading of the 2017 budget. And may I have a roll call, please?
Here.
Here.
Here. Here.
Here. Shriver. Here. Bowman.
Here.
Lucido.
Here.
Barron.
Here.
Gillespie.
Here.
Becker.
Here.
Kalinowski.
Here.
Klein.
Here.
Luker.
Here. Would everyone please stand for a pledge of allegiance? Thank you. At this time, I'd like to call on Township Manager Michael LaFever for a final budget statement.
Thank you, President Luker. The general fund budget is slightly over $38 million and does not contain a tax increase. Our refuse budget is approximately $5.8 million and also does not contain a rate increase. Our sewer budget, approximately $8.8 million, does contain a slight rate increase, the first increase in 6 years, which staff estimates to be equate to approximately $12 for the average household in town. There's 4 motions before the board this evening. The first is setting the sewer rate I just referenced. The second and third relate to the public hearing on our tax rate and appropriations for 2017. And the last one, setting our capital expenditures for 2017. I'm sorry. Should all those motions pass the board, this will conclude the 2017 budget process, and that's all I have at this time.
Okay, any other comments?
Mr. President, just to clarify, I mean, I think we know all this, but just for the home viewers, that estimated $12 average increase is annual.
That's correct. And it's
Sewer
tied
fee.
to the actual water consumption. So should a smaller household or someone a little more conservative in the water consumption, their bill will be slightly less. Probably somebody a little more generous with the water will be slightly higher.
When you do laundry 3 times a day like I do, it's going to be a little more. We'll just accept that fact. Thank you.
$24.
Any other? Commissioner Klein.
So on the sewer rate, so at the preliminary budget, Commissioner Zappone voted against the sewer rate increase, which I think all of us would rather not see a sewer rate increase. Has there been any discussion, Commissioner Zappone, with anybody about any ideas of how to bring that down or eliminate it?
You talking to me?
Yes. I didn't know if you had any conversations with anybody about bringing the sewer rate increase down.
Conversations with who?
Well, wastewater treatment, the manager. I didn't know if there was any conversations about trying to bring that sewer rate increase
haven't
low,
asked
down, or
anybody.
evened out.
I haven't asked anybody, but it's a tax increase. And I vowed to my residents years ago I wouldn't vote for a tax increase, and I'm not going back on my word. I don't have to check with anybody.
It
I
wasn't
check
about,
with my residents.
it wasn't about checking. It was about whether there was any ideas to
I
try
have
to
no
bring that number
idea.
down.
As I said, and I'll say it again, it's a tax increase. I'm not voting for a tax increase.
Okay.
Okay? Do I make my point clear?
Gentlemen?
Put a dress on it, it's a tax increase.
Gentlemen, that's enough. That's enough.
Now I'm being told how to vote now.
Gentlemen,
It's
that's
like we're in
enough.
Russia or something.
Commissioner Zappone, that's enough, please. Thank you.
I beg your pardon?
Please, that's enough. Okay, so at this point, any other comments from commissioners? If there are none, I'll start with FB1, Resolution Number 16-035, setting the annual sewer rate or rental for 2017. Motion to adopt Resolution Number 16-035, setting the annual sewer rate or rental for the calendar year 2017 and thereafter. The rate is a $12 annual increase for median customer, and I so move.
Second.
The motion has been seconded. Excuse me, Manager
It
LaFever.
might be appropriate to solicit public comment at this time before we vote on each of these motions.
Oh, okay. Are there any comments from commissioners? Thank you, sir. Any from staff? Any from residents? If there are none, it's been moved and seconded.
It has.
Okay, it has been seconded. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Okay, thank you. FB2, we will now open the hearing for ordinance number 2129. And this is to establish a 2017 tax millage and budget appropriation for various township funds as attached to the agenda and circulated to the public. And at first, I'll ask for comments from commissioners. Commissioner Klein.
I just wanted to commend Kevin and your whole staff and Mike on all the work that was done and all the department heads on putting together a balanced budget this year. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments from commissioners? Any from staff? Any from residents? If there are none, I'll close the public hearing, and the motion reads as follows. Motion to adopt ordinance number 2129, establishing tax and levy for appropriation for various funds for the fiscal year 2017. Tax rate for general purposes, 2.273 mils. Tax rate for fire purposes, 0.72 mils. Tax rate for debt service purposes, 0.52 mils. Tax rate for parks and recreation, 0.25 mils. Tax rate for library purposes, 0.43 mils. And tax rate for ambulance service purposes, 0.01 mils, for a total millage of 4.203 mils. The summary of appropriations and receipts for following funds are listed, and they include general, $38,026,723. Sewer fund, $8,844,000. The refuse fund, $5,782,381. The highway aid fund, $1,534,178. Workers' compensation fund, $1,007,280. Retiree health cost fund, $1,397,290, and tuition reimbursement fund, $15,000. And I so move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any comments from commissioners? Any comments from staff? Any comments from residents? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. FB3 is the capital program. And we have a motion to approve the 2017 capital improvement program, which includes the street overlay program, as listed in the attached documents from the following funding sources. General fund transfer, which includes the use of capital fund balance of $836,700. Transfer from fire, $85,000. 2015 in lieu of, $505,000. Reallocated funds, $86,000, and that comes up to a total of $1,512,700. Also, the sewer operation retained earnings of $470,000. The sewer capital retained earnings of $1,117,000, and the refuse retained earnings of $374,000, which comes to a total of $3,473,700, and I so move.
Second.
Are there any comments from commissioners? Any comments from staff?
Yes, I'd like to correct one little thing there on the capital program. It's to 2016 in lieu of money, not to 2015 in lieu of money.
2016 in lieu of. Thank you. So we would need a,
Is it 2015 money higher or lower?
so we don't have to change it.
No. Okay. 2014 money in there, too?
Are there any comments from commissioners? Any from staff? Any from residents? There are none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. And that concludes our final 27 budget agenda. Are there any final comments from commissioners? Comments from staff? Comments from residents? If there are none, meeting's adjourned. Thank you.